Hello friends, I am welcoming you in my new video. We have studied about Newton's first law of motion. Now, in this video, we are going to learn about Newton's second law. The link of the first law is given in the description below. Let us see what is Newton's second law states. The Newton's second law states that the time rate of change of momentum of a body is equal to both magnitude and the direction of a force imposed on it. Means here dp upon dt means rate of change of momentum dp upon dt is equal to F bar. F bar means force with its direction. Here when we are talking about the momentum, we know that P is equal to means momentum is equal to m into v. Therefore, dmv upon dt is equal to F bar. We can also write as m is mass of any body is constant. Therefore, m into dv upon dt. The rate of change of velocity is nothing but the acceleration. Therefore, force F bar is equal to m into a. This is the mathematical explanation of Newton's second law of motion. Here it is given if the force is given to the rocket, then the mass of the rocket into its acceleration. Therefore, this force is nothing but the mass into acceleration. This is the Newton's second law. Here F is for force, m is for the mass of the body and a is for the acceleration. Now, let us consider the example. If the same force is applied to an object with a greater mass, the object accelerates at a slower rate because mass adds inertia. Here we are saying that F is equal to m into a. This is our second law of motion. Okay, so if I am in a supermarket and I have took a trolley, these trolleys, there are and I am applying the same force on both the trolleys. What happened here? Less acceleration will be detected, and here more acceleration will be detected. Means it is very easy to move this basket than this basket. Why this is so? Because the mass is less in this basket, but the mass is more in this basket. Therefore, what happened? Less acceleration will be recorded here. In a similar manner, if I am considering two blocks, these are the two blocks, okay, one of 10 kg and other is of 5 kg, and I am giving a force, similar force F on both the blocks. What I have observed? I have observed that the 10 kg mass remains nearer to me, while the 5 kg mass goes longer. Means the acceleration of this 5 kg mass is more than 10 kg mass. Why this is so? Let us see mathematically. Why? F is equal to, here as we know, F is equal to what? M into A. We are saying that force is constant. Means what happened here? A is inversely proportional to the mass of the body. Means here if I am increasing the mass, then acceleration get decreases, and if I am increasing the acceleration, if I am getting increase in the acceleration, that means mass is less. Here 5 kg mass goes more longer than 10 kg mass, because 10 kg mass has greater acceleration. Therefore 10 kg mass has greater mass, therefore acceleration rate is lower. Okay, so let us see another examples. Before giving examples, we have already told first in our first video that for balanced forces and unbalanced forces. Here there we have seen about the unbalanced forces. There we are again see that due to the unbalanced forces, the motion of the ball gets retarded. Here if I am saying, means in the first balanced forces, acceleration becomes zero. But here in this unbalanced forces, what happen? Acceleration is not zero. There is something about acceleration. The acceleration directly depend on the net forces, or acceleration is inversely depends on the object. Okay. Again, mathematical, if we want to prove it mathematically, then what we have to tell, we know F is equal to m into a. Okay, so acceleration a is what? Directly proportional to the force, means net force, and acceleration a is inversely proportional to the mass of the object. Here it is due to the unbalanced forces. It is noted that due to unbalanced forces. Okay. Now let us see the another examples of it. The another example of the ball is of the second law is kicking a ball, then pushing a cart, and the two people walking. Among the people walking, if the one is heavier than the other, one is weighing heavier, will walk slower because the acceleration of the person weighing lighter is greater. Okay, in this way we have learnt about Newton's second law. Thank you.